Yo, what's good? It's your boy Derek Branch here with Memphis Wire on SportsView360.com. In today's video, we're going to preview and predict the upcoming matchup for the Memphis Tigers as they head into another rematch with an opponent. This time, it is the Rice Owls, an opponent that almost came from behind and beat Memphis a few weeks ago by lost by 3 points, but Memphis was able to win that game by a score of 86-83 down in Houston, Texas. Now the series is shifted over to FedExForum, 7 o'clock tip off at the arena in Memphis, Tennessee, and the Tigers, are headed towards going into the AAC tournament in a good spot compared to previous years where they were on a bubble or needed to get that needed to close out the season to get that double bye. They got it though, and they got it anyway. But after the win over Florida Atlantic, but you're in better shape. You're in the best shape you have been, in my opinion, since I would say 2023 when you were going into the tournament. That's how good you have it right now. But from a NCAA seeding perspective, um, this win over Rice does nothing really for you, but you lose it, it's gonna do a lot to you. It's gonna harm you. You know, I think these last 4 games of the season, the Tigers need to close out strong, if possible. Go undefeated, go into the tournament, to the conference tournament. But for this matchup, man, you face a team that's 13-15 overall, 4-11 in the conference. Have not been good this season at all. Near the bottom of the league, and I know that anything can happen with these teams when it once they get into the conference tournament. But I don't expect Rice to be a factor this season. Um, Once the conference tournament begins, but as always, I expect them to try their hardest to knock off Memphis on Wednesday night at FedEx Forum because they're 2 games below 500, but terrible conference record. But all they got to do is get into the tournament, go into the conference tournament on fire, knock off everybody, win the conference tournament, and there goes your bid stealer. So that bid stealer, that bid is up for grab right now. That's the last hope for every team that's in the conference right now. That's the last hope for anybody to have a strong outing to get into the NCAA tournament right now. So, Memphis got to take care of business. They got to take care of business once again because, as you may know by now, the way the selection committee is viewing this, just based on my speculations, it's more about what have you done for me lately. I looked today at the seedings at the bracketology post from CBSSports.com's Jerry Palms. Jerry Palm, he has the Tigers as a 6 seed right now. Joe Lenardi's bracketology post hasn't been updated yet, so we'll see how that all play out. But Rice has been bad this year. They have been a bad team this year, and Memphis got to come into this game and do the same thing, have the same similar performance that you had against um, Florida Atlantic on Sunday. But before we go into that game, scouting it and previewing that game, just want to give y'all a little update on the bid situation. If it comes down to that in the conference standings right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and just look at it real quick. The teams that I believe is gonna be in the hunt to try to steal a bid from Memphis right now. I think it's gonna be North Texas, UAB, and Wichita State in Tulane, possibly. Now, North Texas only played Memphis once this season. It was a close game, but they've done pretty well for themselves. You know, they have won 4 straight games, including a recent dominant 63-44 victory over Tulsa, and is just 1 game behind Memphis for first place in the conference standings. UAB 18-9 overall, 11-3 in the AAC, and ever since losing to Memphis by a score of 177, they've been the Blazers have been playing pretty well. They've won 6 of their last 7 games, including a 80-64 victory over Temple, a team that Memphis blew out recently. And after this Rice game, that's going to be the most anticipated matchup, probably on the AAC slate for Memphis. It's a rematch again with a conference opponent that will be played down in Birmingham. So that game will have a lot of implications for it, for what's at stake. You know, Wichita State right now is probably playing the best basketball in the conference right now. They're on a 6 game winning streak, which also includes a 78-67 victory over Tulane. And the win over Memphis was a huge resume booster for them. You know, so they're a team that's emerging right now as a dark horse to shake up the tournament. But we'll see how it all play out. But they're currently riding a 6 game winning streak. Tulane, I still believe they have a shot. 15-12, 95 in the conference right now, where they're currently in full place, and they still have a pad. They still have a pad to clinch a double bye, which could possibly make them dangerous in the tournament. That's the last hope for everybody, to get hot at the right time and pull off a couple of upsets. So what Memphis needs to do, to pretty much avoid the situation, is win out, secure the AAC regular season title, and enter the conference as the undisputed top team in the American Athletic Conference right now. That's what they need to do. Drop one of these games, and that's probably gonna hurt your seeding in the tournament, and it's probably gonna get you that dreaded 8th or 9th seed that puts you in that game where you're playing against the 8th seed or the 9th seed, and the winner of that game plays against the number 1 seed in that region. So that's how that will play out. So scouting report for Rice, and like I said, it hasn't been a good year. They're sitting near the bottom of the AAC. You know, they have a scrappy style of play, and they made it difficult for certain opponents this season. You know, 13-15 overall, 4-11 in the conference. Recent games they've been 2-4 in the last. They have a record of 2-4 in the last 6 games. Key players to watch for Rice is Trey Broadno. He's their leading scorer, 12.9 points per game this season. He also leads them in assists with 4.3. Alam Husinich, 0.8 steals per game. He's their steals leader. Caden Powell leads them in blocks, 1.0, and rebounds, 7.0. And last game, Broadno, hope I'm pronouncing that right, had 19 points and 6 assists in the first meeting against Memphis. Jacob Dar had 17 points against Memphis, 8 rebounds in that first matchup. And Alam, this guy right here, Alam Husovic, he shot 41.2 from beyond the 3-point line in the first matchup against Memphis. Their strengths, perimeter shooting. They hit 10 threes in that first matchup against the Tigers. Rebounding is another capable, strong asset, another strong attribute that they have. They have several physical forwards who can crash the boards. They have that capability. They're one of the best rebounding teams in the country and one of the best rebounding teams in the conference. Weaknesses, inconsistent defense. They're right near the bottom of the league in defensive efficiency. Turnovers, they struggle with ball security. Similar to how Memphis does. So something has to give. Memphis got to dominate the paint and the keys to victory. Limit turnovers. Cause the last meeting, Memphis had 15 turnovers in that game. 15 turnovers in that game, and when you turn the ball over like that, teams can turn that into points on a fast break. So stay out of trouble in that aspect, and I believe the Tigers will be fine and get out in transition, because the Tigers are best when they push the pace. That's facts right there. You know. So if they can force the turnovers, they'll be able to build a comfortable lead and get out of FedExForum with a win and get ready for UAB, the rematch on Sunday. So we'll see how it all play out. So my score prediction for this game, man, is Memphis winning by a score of 85-68. They'll win 85-68 over Rice. Last 4 games of the season, Tigers need to. This is the most important streak they need to go on to finish out the season. Because if you've seen how Memphis had this year, Memphis has gone on multiple winning streaks. Multiple 8-game winning streak. 3 to 4 game winning streak. This is the most important streak of the season right there to close it out, secure your seeding, and get ready for this tournament. You already got a double bye. That with that double bye, it plays into your favor. It gives you rest. You have to play as much as those other teams that may not get it. And we'll see how it all play out, man. But I got Memphis winning this game by a score of 85-68 over Rice, and that will put them one step closer to securing the AAC regular season title. But to get that done, win this game on this Wednesday, and take care of UAB. Get ready for UAB this Sunday, because that's going to be a huge matchup for the team, for both programs. So we'll see how it all play out going forward. But I got Memphis winning tomorrow by a score of 85-68 over the Rice Owls. So that's it. All right, so that's you off right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. What are your score predictions for Wednesday's matchup between the Memphis Tigers and the Rice Owls? And also check out sportsview360.com for latest content on the Memphis Tigers men's basketball program and football program as well. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.